Hey there, fellow gamers and Sonic fans. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the world of everyone's favorite speedy blue hedgehog. Or should I say, his tough, red echidna buddy. That's right, it's time for a deep dive into the newly released spin-off series Knuckles. Now buckle up, because we've got quite the adventure ahead. Before we dive into the nitty-gritty, let's set the stage. Sonic the Hedgehog, a titan in the gaming world, has not only conquered consoles, but has also sprinted onto the silver screen with not one, but two blockbuster movies. And with a third installment on the horizon, it's clear that Sonic fever is stronger than ever. So it was only a matter of time before one of Sonic's closest allies got their chance to shine. Enter Knuckles, the fiery echidna with a penchant for adventure. Unpacking Knuckles. So, what exactly is Knuckles all about? Set after the events of Sonic the Hedgehog 2, the series follows Knuckles as he settles into suburban life alongside Sonic, Tails, and their human friends Tom and Maddie. But for Knuckles, the call of duty never fades. With guidance from the wise Pachacamac, he takes on the role of mentor to none other than Sheriff's Deputy Wade Whipple. And thus, our adventure begins. The good, the bad, and the furry. Let's delve deeper into the heart of Knuckles. The first episode bursts onto the screen with energy and humor, showcasing the dynamic between Sonic, Knuckles, and their human companions. Idris Elba's portrayal of Knuckles as a stoic hero grappling with suburban life is both endearing and entertaining, while Adam Pally's Wade brings a refreshing dose of comedy to the mix. However, as the series progresses, a noticeable shift occurs, one that veers the focus away from Knuckles and onto Wade and his human cohorts. And therein lies the rub, the rise and fall of Knuckles. As we journey further into the series, the highs and lows become more apparent. Moments of humor, heart, and action are peppered throughout, showcasing the potential of the Sonic universe to captivate audiences of all ages. Yet, as the focus shifts away from Knuckles, the series begins to lose some of its spark. The decision to sideline such an iconic character in favor of human-centric storylines feels like a missed opportunity, leaving fans longing for more of the echidna's signature bravado and wit. The fan reaction. Now, let's turn our attention to the fans. Since its release, Knuckles has sparked heated debates and passionate discussions within the Sonic community. Some applaud the series for its fresh take on the Sonic universe and its focus on human characters, while others lament the sidelining of Knuckles and yearn for a return to the series' roots. It's clear that Knuckles has left a lasting impression, for better or for worse. The legacy of Knuckles. As we wrap up our discussion, let's reflect on the legacy of Knuckles. While it may not have hit the mark for die-hard Sonic fans craving more echidna action, it still offers a fun romp through the Sonic universe and introduces us to a colorful cast of characters. Whether you love it or hate it, Knuckles has undoubtedly left its mark on the Sonic franchise and will be remembered for years to come. Alright, let's kick things off by setting the stage for this wild ride. We've got our main man, Wade, taking center stage as he confronts some pretty heavy stuff from his past. Childhood trauma, family secrets, and a whole lot of emotional roller coaster moments are on the menu. But here's the kicker: our buddy Knuckles seems to be a bit out of the loop. Instead of being the audience's eyes and ears, Knuckles is often left in the dust while Wade takes on the spotlight. It's an interesting dynamic that sets the tone for the series. Villainous antics. Now, let's talk villains. We've got Agent Mason and Agent Willoughby causing all sorts of chaos as they cook up some mischief to capture Knuckles. Their plan: harvest his power to create some seriously powerful weapons. It's a plot that sounds familiar, reminiscent of past Sonic flicks. But hey, we're here for the ride, right? While our baddies do their best to stir up trouble, their motivations feel about as thin as a sheet of paper. It's hard to really feel the threat when you're not quite sure what they're after. But hey, at least they make for some entertaining adversaries, action and comedy. But fear not, my friends, because when Knuckles does get his time to shine, it's a riot. Picture this: epic action sequences that rival those from Sonic himself. Sure, there might be a few wonky CGI moments, But hey, it's all part of the charm, right? And when it comes to comedy, this series knows how to deliver. When Knuckles and the gang are given something to do, it's like watching a hilarious buddy comedy unfold before your eyes. Whether they're getting into hijinks or saving the day, you can always count on Knuckles to bring the laughs. Family matters. Now, let's talk family drama. Wade's got quite the cast of characters in his life, from his sister Wanda to his parents Wendy and Pete. And let me tell you, things get heated. There's drama, there's tension, and there's plenty of heartfelt moments that'll tug at your heartstrings. But towards the end of the series, it starts to feel like we're lingering a bit too long in family land. Don't get me wrong, there's potential for a solid sitcom here, but it just never quite comes together in a way that leaves you fully satisfied. Still, it's worth sticking around to see how it all unfolds. Now that we've covered the basics, let's dive a little deeper into what makes this series tick. From its nods to classic Sonic lore to its exploration of Wade's personal journey, there's a lot to unpack here. The series does a commendable job of balancing action, comedy, and drama, but it's not without its flaws. Some plot points feel rushed, while others drag on a bit too long. And let's not forget about the missed opportunities with Knuckles as the audience surrogate. Overall, it's a mixed bag, but one that's still worth experiencing for fans of the franchise. What works best? First off, let's talk about what really shines in Knuckles. One thing that stands out is the dynamic between Wade and Knuckles. That buddy road trip vibe? It's gold. Then there are those action sequences that just get your heart pumping. And let's not forget about the family drama that adds depth to the storyline. These elements, they're the heart of the series, no doubt about it. The mixed bag. Now, here's where things get a bit tricky. Knuckles, bless its heart, is a bit of a mixed bag. At times it feels like we're watching one of those Sonic films, with the larger-than-life characters in a real-world setting. But then it loses focus. Knuckles starts to feel like a guest star in his own show. And that's a problem. Maybe it's the cost of creating an entirely CGI character for a series, or maybe it's just a misstep in planning. Whatever the case, the end result leaves us scratching our heads, slimming down the series. Here's a thought. What if Knuckles had been a movie instead of a series? Imagine all the unnecessary downtime trimmed away, leaving us with a solid 2-hour film packed with the best parts of the show. We could still have those epic action sequences and heartfelt moments, but without all the filler. It's a tantalizing thought, isn't it? Missed opportunities. But alas, here we are. Knuckles, the series that had so much potential, but missed the mark. Sure, there are moments that shine brightly, like that final fight that had us on the edge of our seats, or the witty banter that kept us entertained. But overall, it's a forgettable experience. And that's a shame, because Knuckles could have been so much more. So, there you have it, folks. Knuckles is a bit of a mixed bag. While it's certainly got its highs, it also has its fair share of lows. But hey, don't just take my word for it. Dive into the series yourself and let me know what you think down in the comments below. And hey, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that subscribe button for more gaming content just like this. Until next time, happy gaming.